What's up, my YouTube family? As I promised last week, I was going to do something a little different, kind of like a get to know us. You see our faces like the Brady Bunch all the time. So I figured it would be like Cheers, where everybody know our name and know who we are. So I have with me Miss Julie Willis. How you doing?
Hey, David. Good to see you here today.
Good to see you also. I know it's Mother's Day tomorrow, so happy Mother's Day to you in advance.
Thank you so much.
Um, so we're gonna go ahead and get this started because it's the weekend and we got things to do. Um, basically, Julie, just explain a little bit about yourself. Just talk about a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I come from the corporate world. I was in healthcare for like 35 years. I started when I was like age 16. Never really got a degree or anything like that, but I was working in the same capacity as people with masters and doing management at the last 15 years of my healthcare career. And it got to the point where it was too corporate. Healthcare is one thing, trying to keep up with everything, but when you're being told when, how, where, and what you can do, like every minute of your day, how to manage your employees, no overtime, more production, more patients, see more patients. You can't take care of people like that and treat them like numbers. So I really got frustrated. And at the time, I was actually caring for my mother who had severe dementia. So it got to the point where I was just nonstop, working full time, caring for my mom as soon as I walked in the door, before I went to work. And I just had to make a choice with all the stress coming to me from the corporate job that I was just like, I I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to jump through your hoops to prove myself, or just because you didn't like something I did. So I decided that I would resign, even though I could have stuck it out and probably, got unemployment or something. But, my mother's care at that point was the most important thing to me, and she was deteriorating very fast. So that's what I did, and I started looking online probably back in 2015. And, I joined a couple things, and I did some affiliate marketing. I failed miserably, because when you first start out, you just don't know what you're doing. And you can have coaches and mentors and pay for training and put out thousands of dollars, but that does not mean you're going to know what you're doing. And that's where I fell in. So I just decided to, I stuck with one company for quite a long time, and I love the people there, and I love the CEO, and I'm still involved with it, but am I heavily promoting it? No, because it's a higher ticket item. And when I found Amanda, probably back in the fall of this last year, I started following her a little bit, and I bought one of her courses, and then I saw her do some YouTube videos, which YouTube is very powerful. And I decided, I knew the other person that she was actually doing the video with, and I had been in a group of his, but Amanda to me was like, she was that strong female role, and she resonated with me a lot more than the guy would. Just like, somebody's going to find your YouTube channel or anybody's YouTube channel, and they're going to be able to connect with that person that they see. So that's why I started with her.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, as I was saying, I know exactly what video you're talking about because I'm also with I say his name, Ontarian, great guy.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm with both. I'm gonna tell you, it's funny how you say that because it's not. Folks don't understand. It's not really the product because the product, whatever the product, it's fine. It's really a connection, like you said, with the person who you gravitate towards. So it's not anything disrespectful or nothing mean. It's just that some people have a better gravitate more to a certain spirit, so to speak. So I understand what you're saying. Yeah, what's weird is I'm I got my own IT business, so and I love computers. Like it's not really a job, so I don't have the same story that most people like. Yeah, I'm tired of my job. I want to leave it, and no, I love my job. It's like it's like playtime for me. Because when I was a little kid, when folks was outside, I was on the internet, on dial up, with the broadband, the baud modems, and I'm dating myself because back in the Commodores and the Commodore 64s and stuff like that, I was a little kid with a computer back then, with the tapes, cassettes, and anyway, I'm not gonna get into that. But when you have your own business, you also lose a lot of time. You lose like you have a job, at least you have vacation time that you can do. With the business, when you're a sole proprietor, you have to basically take vacation whenever the business take vacation. So like 4th of July, Christmas, or Thanksgiving, like the only time I really have off. So for me, I wanted to find something that will free up my time because I love what I do, but time is more precious when you got, family and, So I started looking around for online as far as affiliate marketing in August of just last year.
Wow.
And I was in crypto, I was in that crypto thing, so and I'm still in it because I believe in it. But I wanted to look for something online opportunity. So I started like in August of last year, and I joined a couple of programs. I'm not gonna mention no names of the programs because I'm still in them and they're great and I'm going to use them. But what I've learned is you don't want to focus on 5 million things at one time. It will not work. Do not like Amanda say. Do not hop on and keep joining all these programs. Just start with one. Learn how to work that program. Become efficient at that. Because the tools you learn, like in S3, is applies to any program. So what I'm doing now, I'm focusing on 1 or 2 programs now, and I got some on the back burner. But I'm not going to focus on that because I want to learn how to maximize my time and being effective in the tools, in the programs I'm in now. So, and let me tell you, it's weird. I saw that video and I got introduced to Amanda through Ontario. So that's how I got into the S3. And the reason I liked it because, God, that earn while you learn sound like a cliche, but that is the secret sauce into why I love this program, number 1. Number 2, I like it because of the family environment and the real mentorship. Some guys have trainings, they do, but it's more, how can I put it? They just create a video and then just give it to you. So it's not really, you don't feel the warmth. You don't feel like you're being a part or you're being actually mentored to. With Amanda, she's hands-on. So that's a totally different environment versus just giving you a video and giving you a link. It's kind of like sterile. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. You just give you a video with them talking about it. No, she's hands-on. She'll email you. She'll voice chat with you. She'll go back and forth. So that's what I like about it, number 1. Number 2, y'all guys are awesome. The mastermind, oh my God, like Fiona with the Facebook stuff and you with the YouTube stuff, and I could go on and on. So hopefully I maybe get these other people on here because I want to, just pick their brain on certain things. But yeah, so I joined in January, just when it first started out, like 2 weeks after it started. It was hardly anybody in that group, and things are kind of chaotic. They trying to set things up and all that. But what I noticed is when I followed what she said, day 1, about 2-3 days later, I was making money. That was it. Once you're making money, you don't get stressed out trying to try to get your money back or how I'm gonna do. No, you just making money. So now you can focus on working on your business instead of working in it. So that's the part I liked about it. Now, so when do you actually join the S3? What?
It was at the very end of February. So, I may have had like maybe a couple days. February is the shortest month there is. So, getting everything set up and getting started. And within a couple of days, I was like, wow, you can really do something with this and not like feel like you're going to have to go out there and spam your link and talk to 50 million people and try and explain everything to them. And it's right. I mean, attraction marketing is what Amanda is teaching, and you want the people to come to you. And the way she goes about it, and it's so subtle because I've had that preached and ingrained and everything, but just because people say it doesn't really mean that they're actually telling you how to do it. And so that is a very big aha moment, if you can say that, for me anyway. I mean, I've heard that for the last 3 years, but it didn't really mean a whole lot to me until she really put it into perspective herself.
Yeah, and man, I tell you, what's powerful is, man, this mastermind, the way it's set up. So it's not only just her giving information and tidbits that can help us. It's the whole group, because we have people that just started, kind of newbie like me, and then we got folks that been in it for 2-3 years but haven't really found their way, but they're pretty good at certain things. So everybody comes together and help each other. To me, that's the key. Like I told you in the groups, I'm like a hype man, and I do that on purpose because I'm trying to continue to motivate myself. So it's kind of like by hyping up, I stay hyped and I stay motivated, and it kind of put pressure on me because you don't want to be the guy that looks like they're hype and not doing nothing, and then you fail. So I like that pressure because it continues to push me to be great, and to continue to follow the process, because this is weird to me. I explain stuff to people, or you explain stuff to people, and you tell them, okay, if you follow this process, you can be successful. And the reason why folks can't ever guarantee nothing, because folks don't ever follow the process. They want to try to find shortcuts or try to, get it done in 2 days instead of when you told them, okay, it's going to take a month or two, but if you stick to it, you can reach certain levels. But all they hear is, I'm making $60 a day. You can too. But yeah, the you can too means you have to go through a process, because I mean, the first month I was in, I made like $50 that whole month. I'm at the point where I'm making that much in like a day. But that took time. I mean, there's a lot of, long nights. Not when I say long night, I don't mean hard work as far as labor, because the work is easy. It just, you got to be consistent and just continue to go through it and follow the process. So yeah, I just love this. I love this group.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, everybody's bringing their strong points to the forefront and sharing it. And that's an awesome community that we have, all those people that are willing to, give their time, give their expertise, and then having, Amanda to kind of like put the icing on the cake is really making everyone come together and step out of their comfort zones too, which, you always hear that. Step out of your comfort zone or take action. When I heard that, I was like, what the heck does that mean? Take action. And I mean, there's so many different ways of taking action, and you can't just tell somebody take action because they don't necessarily know which action is most important to take to be successful in what they're doing. So having that blueprint in hand and being able to follow it every day is going to, make you successful. I mean, you can't miss out on trying to be successful if you follow this to the T. And that's, you know, that's really all I can say. And I mean, I was like, when, you know, we had those little hiccups with the system, and, some people got a little grumpy about it, but I was like, you know, that happens. I mean, just like there's been times where whole sites have just been shut down, and you can't log back in, or, so people just really have to be patient with the journey, and it is a process. I mean, you can't skip it. You can't, fast forward and speed through it, because it's not going to work, because it all starts right here.
Yeah, what's so mind-boggling, and it's all about mindset, because you're right. Because what's so weird to me is folks are complaining about not making enough money. Like, they're making money, but they're not making enough money. Like, in most cases, you complain because you're not making any money. So it's kind of weird. Most times you get in a program, it takes you months or maybe a year or two, and you're not making nearly as much money that we're making just following the blueprint. And let me just say this: folks think this is a program. This is not this. This is a system that teaches you how to use programs and make money, maximize it. Because there's a difference. There's folks in programs that we're in, they're making no money. And it's not because of the program, it's because you don't have the tool set, you don't have the mentorship, you don't have the family teaching you little tricks and strategies to make money in that program. So I want folks to understand, you could join any program without the S3. But what I learned, from my short time, is the programs I'm in, I didn't make no money in them because I just joined them and I was lost because I didn't have no structure or no blueprint to follow. So I just want to be sure that's clear, guys. You're joining a system that teaches you how to be proficient, efficient, and effective in any program. So that's the main thing I wanted to get across.
That's right. I mean, you're truly right on that. I mean, it's totally wide open what you learn and what you take with that information and move forward with it and implement. I mean, that's a lot of it. Implementing and being consistent on a daily basis and persistent with it. I mean, that's the thing. A lot of people get frustrated. They don't understand one little thing. And, when that is resolved for them, then they're like, oh, okay. But it makes them shut down and just and some people even quit because of that, because they just can't move forward. So that's the thing with this in our Facebook group. And then we also have our prospect group that actually shows everybody's results, and, everyone's results are different. It's all over the board. So you can definitely see, what's going on with the whole system itself. And then with the mastermind, I mean, that's just top notch.
Yeah, that's a whole new level. And you touched upon something. It's just, I forgot about the prospect group and all that other stuff, but you said something about, and it's true, that when you're alone and you can't figure something out, you normally just give up. Well, with a family, you go run to the family like, hey, I'm having a problem with this. Did anybody have this problem? What y'all do? So it's kind of like if you fall down, you got something to run to pick you back up, to keep you going. Because it might just been something simple. And you're like, oh, okay. But without that family and that system and that network we talk about with the S3, you would not have gotten that, and you would have moved on to the next program, and then you would have followed the same process, because, that's how it works. So, yeah, Julie. Well, I don't want to waste too much of your time. I know you're busy, but I really, anything else you want to add before we go?
No, I just think this is something very simple and easy to follow. And, you are, and I have been in groups in different Facebook groups. That does not mean you're going to get the same kind of support and community that you have in this particular group, because we have touted, and Amanda has said, nobody gets left behind, and it's true, and that's very special. Somebody that's going to make that claim and sticks to it, you don't find that in the industry this day and time. They're going to give you this, and they're going to say, okay, you're on your way. Once you pay your money, okay, they're done. That's pretty much the deal.
Yeah, and what I like about it is it holds you accountable, because if you don't do nothing, then you're going to get kicked out. Yeah, because your success is completely based on you. I mean, if you don't make it using this system, that means you didn't follow the blueprint. But that's why we can't guarantee that, because it's based on what you do. So if you want to make $500 a month, you can do that. If you want to make $2,000 a month, you can do that. If you want to make zero, you can easily do that too. So it's all up to you. We're not going to run your business for you, but we will help you, and we will show you the tools and the strategy that we use to make you successful. But it all depends on you, all up in between it, like Amy did on that training. That was a great training, by the way, that she did on the mindset, because it is powerful in everything you do. Even in medicine, they do placebo tests, and they don't tell you, because your mind can actually heal your body. That's a fact. So, Miss Julie, I appreciate the time.
Well, thank you, David. I love talking to you. You're so much fun, and you're so energetic, and you're very inspirational, and it's always great to have you in the group and get your little messages.
Well, thank you. And again, happy Mother's Day.
Well, thank you so much.
And I'll see y'all soon. Thanks.
All right. Take care.
You too.